Right, everyone, welcome to today's YouTube video. Today we're going to be testing a strategy that you could potentially be using in the future that could possibly help you go and make some money. I wouldn't suggest you do use this to make money. The best way to go and actually learn and to get the most results, as you can see over here, is to join the quick trading community, my very own quick trading community over here, where you get access to all the resources, the entire classroom with all the courses, whether it's course 1.0 over there or possibly even course 2.0 over here in the future, as well as the weekly calls, which we have, and plenty more. Right, so you can see the wins that we have inside of the community. It doesn't end. It's just over and over and over, constant wins inside of the community. You can ask for help. You can access all the calls that we have inside of here, as well as the general chats. You can meet with like-minded people, over 425 people across the entire planet, which you can see over here, people from all over the world. All right, so we're going to break down this strategy. And I would never suggest using this with a real account, but that's completely up to you. However much you want to risk, always risk however much you want to lose, essentially. So let's get right into this. This is the fire line strategy, which was hyped up by a guy called Mark Trades on YouTube. He is very well known inside of binary options, and I thought I'd give it a test. Okay, so Mark, we're about to see if this strategy actually works or not. How the strategy works is you set your charts, or you set a pocket option, you come to your real account, or possibly actually no, start at your demo account. I'm being stupid. Start at your demo account. Always start at your demo account, and always get used to the strategy on a demo account should you want to then move on to a real account if you are comfortable and you are seeing really good results. And if you feel like you are ready to then move on to a real account, there are many requirements that you need to meet, which I can't necessarily disclose, but you can obviously learn that inside of the classroom, inside of my community. The link will actually be on my main page over here. Here's the link here on my main account, or you can go into any one of my videos. It will be linked at the bottom of this video where you will be able to click over there and join. Perfect. Let's get into it though. What you want to do is select the line charts. Okay. After you select the line charts, you also want to make sure that you apply the super trend indicator. So here's the super trend indicator that you would select. And then once you've selected, you will see your chart look something like this. Then what you want to ensure is that you make your trade time 3 seconds. After your trade time has been set to 3 seconds, we are ready to trade. But before I actually do that, or before we test this strategy, I want to explain how it works. And it is so simple. All you're doing is you're waiting for this blue dot to either break above over there, and then we take a buy, or we wait for it to break below this line here, and then it makes a sell. Depending on whether we get a buy indication or a sell indication, we can take that trade in that direction. Okay, so that's exactly what we are going to be doing. Before we do that, we need to ensure that our risk management is correct. And the best way to do that is to use the Klusk's quick trading calculator, which you can get access to by being inside of the community. If you come towards the trading tools over here, you can then come to the session calculator and tracker, and then you just click on this link over here. Perfect. However, we obviously have our account balance over here. Because I'm testing a strategy, I don't want to risk too much, so I'm going to do $50 trades. You can see that matches to my real balance over there, and we're going to take $50 over here, and that's going to be the trade size that we're going to use. Very low risk, but that's the whole point. We're here to test these strategies and see if they actually work for you guys to actually go and use them. Right, so we're going to get right into it. The goal is to go for a take profit of 250, which is just 5 units, or our stop loss is also going to be at minus 250, also set at 5 units. The risk to reward, therefore, is going to be a 1-to-1 risk to reward on this session. So let's get right into it and begin our trading session. Perfect. For some reason, this indicator is looking a bit weird. I think it's because I'm dragging or like trying to zoom in. So what I will do is I'll just click on this and then say enable auto scroll. Then I won't have to deal with it ever again. Here's a great buying opportunity that we're going to take. And there's our first losing trade. We also get another selling opportunity here and a winning trade. So it's going to be a very fast strategy. but you just have to have really good reaction time. So here we had a losing trade, and then we had a winning trade. So now you'll see our trading calculator updates. And as I said, you can access this inside of the community. The link will be in this video, but also in my main profile. So if you click and you obviously subscribe, which you should do, make sure to subscribe so you can see more videos like this. I share lessons, I share strategies, and also my live sessions. And you can obviously be educated and learn quick trading and binary options based off of that. But you can get access to this and you can see how this operates if you join the community. As we can see here, currently at a 50% win rate, we are in a loss. And yeah, it's just the beginning though, right? So let's go for it. There we go. Here's a buying opportunity. And we got in there. We saw that it crossed above and we took that buy. And it was in fact a winning trade. So we're about to see and review the strategy to prove whether it's actually good or not. So that's exactly what we'll be doing. Here's a buying opportunity to take and a losing trade, a selling opportunity to take, a losing trade, a buying opportunity to take, and another losing trade, a selling opportunity to take, and another losing trade. So that's 4 losses in a row, right? And pretty much all you need to be doing is taking trades off of each one. So what I'm thinking of doing, because it doesn't look like it's going to go so well at the moment. There we go. There's 4 in a row. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit more and give myself 10 units to work with over here and 10 units to work with over here and use that smart risk management that we have. Okay, let's go for this though. Let's see what happens. We're waiting for that cross above on this market. Just waiting for it to happen. There we go. So we'll take a buy on here. We have a winning trade. We have a sell over here. A winning trade. So there's 2 wins. We'll go until we lose. So 2 winning trades. Here's a buy. Here's a sell. Okay, there. So we had 3 wins and 1 loss. So we had 2 wins actually. We had 1, 2. Then we had a losing trade. So let that update. Then we had a losing trade and then we had a winning trade. Perfect. Let's wait for that to update. There we go. So this is the position we're currently in on this session. Let's see if we can hit it either. If not, we'll just adjust our take profit and stop loss again to make sure that we can always try our best to walk away with some type of a profit. There's a winning trade over there. Just waiting for this to cross above. There we go. So we're going to take a buy over here. Once again, another winning trade. Very good stuff. Absolutely incredible stuff, actually, on this strategy. Here we take another sell. Losing trade, take a buy trade. And a losing trade there. So it was 2 wins and 2 losses, which is just going to put us back to the same points. So winning trade there. And then we had a winning trade there. And then we had 2 losing trades. So a losing trade there. And a losing trade there, which is completely okay. Let's move back to here. And find a new pair to trade. Looks like we got a double sell there. That's just a bit of a glitch. Here's a buying opportunity to take. On here, looks like a loss there. Selling opportunity to take. Looks like a loss. Buying opportunity to take, which looks like a loss. So 3 losses there. I don't know about the strategy. Seems very volatile. So, okay, we won that. So 3 losses, 1 win. So let's just go and add that into here. 1, 2, and 3. And then a win. Perfect. So what I'm seeing is that there's obviously no real logic behind this strategy itself. It feels a lot like gambling, actually, from what I'm noticing. I mean, it's not like my normal live trading sessions that I actually do end up doing. We got a sell there that we would have taken. We won that one. And then we got a buy here, which we'll take, which we lose. And then we take a sell here, which we lose. So that was 1 win and 3 losses, right? And it's unlike, so I'll update this real quick so you can see it's unlike my actual strategies or anything that I teach inside of here, is that obviously this is very, very, very poorly created as a strategy, purely because this is way too volatile. I mean, like the 3 second trades are way too volatile. The line chart is too volatile. If you put those two together, it's just going to be a absolute disaster in terms of trying to take these trades. And you can obviously see the outcome that we're sitting at, right? Our initial stop loss would have been hit, but we're giving it a bit of breathing room to see if it's actually worth it or not. And right now, it clearly isn't. There's clearly a lack of legitimate reasoning for each trade. I mean, in the video, we're told to literally just follow the signal that we're given here, right? And as of now, from what we're seeing is that it's clearly not a good strategy. Like, you're meant to buy here and you lose, right? So once again, that's another loss. And there's no clear logic behind this. You're basically just going off of signals, which isn't the greatest way to trade, right? Unlike what I actually teach inside of this program with all the material inside of here, you can see the advanced approaches. If you go and pause on each one of these, you can see everything that gets broken down inside of here is very intelligent, and you actually can see based off this calculator that this is not a good strategy. And I actually end up using this all the approaches inside of my live sessions, right? So if you come to my live sessions in my playlists over here, you can see me actually executing all these trades over here, right? You can see me executing each and every single one of the trades and the profits that I do make using the system that I actually teach inside of here as well. So go take a look at these videos and see how I actually do these trades properly and actually execute them with real analysis, right? Because right now, obviously, this system is not it, man. This system is not it. There's a winning trade. We would sell here and we would win that trade as well. Let's keep going. So there's 2 wins. Here's a buying trade that we would take and we would lose. Here's a selling trade we would take and we would lose. So 2 wins, 2 losses. Just go update that. 2 wins over here, 2 losses, still puts us back down to -6 units. And you can see there's a clear trend with the strategy that we're currently dealing with. And this is why I want to obviously get this across to you guys, that this is a strategy without a clear edge. You can see each high is going lower and each low is going lower. It's the clear trajectory is not a good strategy. You shouldn't be using a strategy like this. And that's why I'm making these videos, because guys like Mark Trades, guys like all these people that are making these videos trying to share some simple, basic, easy, get rich quick strategy, it's not going to work. Like, if you try to trade and do something like this, it's not going to work, if I'm going to be honest with you. And you can clearly see that inside of what the calculator is representing. The calculator does not lie, right? Stats does not lie. This does, though. Making a video trying to promote your Telegram or trying to promote your trading bots. Look, a whole bunch of AI promotes AI trading and everything like that, promotes all these secrets. That's not how you educate, man. That's just it's pure fake, and just synthesizing and creating a fake brand, which I don't really like, in my opinion. So that's why a lot of the videos that I try to do is just deciphering whether these strategies are bullshit or not. And this strategy is clearly bullshit. I mean, bro, the trading calculator does not lie. It has a 40% win rate. I'm clearly in the losses. I'm down to 68%. And we're moving even closer and closer and closer towards my stop loss, right? I even had to go adjust my initial stop loss, which was automatically set at -250, which has been met twice, right? -250 was hit there, came back up and hit it again. It got hit 3 times, which just shows how weak the strategy is and how fake it is and how bad it is. I mean, if you truly want to actually learn something properly, and if you go watch my live sessions, you can see the legitimacy behind it. But what the true skill that actually gets taught inside of this is through actual educational videos, which you can see over here. I mean, these are actual educational videos that we do. Then we hop on actual calls with you and do these calls in real time and answer your questions. You watch me trade live. You watch me trade on my account. You ask me questions. You learn new stuff live. It's none of this fugazi, none of this bullshit, none of this fake stuff that they put out on YouTube, like all these influencers do, like all these fake YouTube gurus do, trying to show you some easy strategy, some get rich quick strategy, which isn't actually going to work, right? It's not actually going to work for you. Look, we're meant to sell here, right? And then we're meant to buy. Let's see what happens. We win on these two, right? What even happened on that trade? We lost that trade, right? So now we've gone and won 2 trades and lost 2 trades. So we're still moving nowhere, right? You could have all these wins. So if we won 2 trades there and lost 2 trades, nothing makes it different. We're still actually losing money, right? And that's also something that they try and do, is they'll cherry pick the best moments to make the strategy seem amazing, when in reality it actually isn't. And if you want the reality, if you want to know the truth behind everything, it's actually inside of a real program where I'm connecting with people, where the community is actually engaged. You can see people commenting. Hundreds of people are commenting on posts. Everyone's engaging inside of general chats. Everyone is sharing constant wins using a real system, using the actual calculator itself, and documenting real profits. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen, but on Pocket Option, I don't know what's going on here. It looks like my PC is starting to glitch, so I'm going to give it a second here. Very, very, very unfortunate stuff. Let's give it a second. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. What is going on here? Wow, we made it to the weather. Anyways, there we go. Basically, right? You know the tournaments inside of Pocket Option. We've literally got students winning the tournaments. We've got students winning the tournaments. Like, there's nothing better than your actual students that you have winning tournaments, right? Not some fake results. Like, you can see the results that we're getting. It's actual money being made inside of Pocket Option, and actual proof of tournaments being won, of money being made, whether it's off the calculator being documented, whether it's off actual wins inside of the community from the Pocket Option and analytics. I'm pretty sure a majority of these gurus don't even share that, right? They don't even share real value. There's 18 hours inside of course 1.0, and then there's another 20 hours in course 2.0. There's almost close to 40, 50 hours of material inside of all this, as well as the calls, right? You attend the calls every week, and you can message me. You can hop on the calls with me, ask me questions, watch me educate you live, watch me trade live and educate you whilst I'm doing that, and answering my questions whilst I'm doing that, and engaging in the community with people from across the world, right? All this gets documented, and all of this is real value. There's no bullshit behind it. Like this strategy where we're clearly at a loss, and I don't want to keep trading this because I can see where this is going to go, right? I'm going to end my session here as a loss, unfortunately. So I'm ending my session. And there we have it. We lost $352. And it's just a shame that these strategies are shared on YouTube, because they clearly don't work. I mean, I think 1 or 2 have worked. I can't even remember which ones they were because I've tried so many. But if you really want real strategies and you really want to learn real stuff in binary options and in quick trading, you're going to have to go watch my actual live trading sessions, which are on my YouTube channel. You're going to have to subscribe, and you're going to have to join this program, because there's nothing else that is real out there other than this in terms of binary options and quick trading that provides you with as good value as this, if I'm going to be honest with you, because you can gain access to 50 hours of material. You can gain access to weekly calls, which have Q&A sessions, which have live trading sessions, which has live educational stuff. You can put your questions over here if you have any struggles, and it gets answered immediately, and over 10 people each time answers it. So you can gain access. If you miss the calls, you can literally watch the calls over here, right? You can literally watch the calls if you do end up missing them, and you can see it's either Q&A calls, educational calls, or live trading calls put into one, right? And you get access to that all. You get access to the general chat where you can speak to everyone, and you can also, for example, if I wanted to go message Matt, or if I wanted to go message Ibrahim, I could go and literally message him, right? And they can do the same. They can message me, get access to me, have the connection with me, but also have a connection to all 425 traders who are making a really good amount of money. And this is more of a real approach, more of a personal approach, and more of a legit approach than just making YouTube videos and sharing some shitty and easy strategy that's claimed to make you money, but it's not. These are claims, right? Rather, go under the correct approach, the correct guidance that can bring you good results. Because this is not good results. This is poor risk management inside of this whole strategy that we're using, right? It's a poor system that's being used. You're just buying when it tells you buy. You're selling when it tells you sell, using 3-second trades, and you're going off line charts, which is all way too volatile, and you're just going to lose your money, right? So stick to a profitable system and a good system and a consistent system that all 425 of these members actually use inside of the community. If you want to get involved, there's a link inside of my bio on my main page, if you obviously click on my profile, or it's also at the bottom of this video. But other than that, not the greatest of strategies. I'd stay away from this strategy. If I was you, there's only like 1 or 2 that I would suggest, but I'd still only go into demo for that. If you do want to go into real money after practicing with demo, I'd suggest the main system and the main strategy that I shown here, which is only one strategy. It is the strategy. And then there's another system inside of Course 2.0 when you are more advanced, which you obviously need to get involved in. But yeah, overall, not the greatest of strategies, in my opinion.